All right. Hello, everyone. It's your boy Mystic. Just wanted to start something new here. I've been told by a lot of friends it might be cool to stream. It's something I'm interested in, or at least record some videos. So let me turn this down a little. Control center. Shit. Yeah, I fucking love this game to death. I am a huge Spider-Man fan. I love some of the comics. Superior Spider-Man, one of my favorite comic lines of the character. I love how Spider-Verse reinvented Miles. I didn't really like Miles like that. I'm a big fan of Marvel. MCU is a different story. I used to be a diehard fan. Whatever. Yeah, no, this is my little Spidey wall as well. I can show it off. There we go. Yeah, I'll just show off my little Spidey wall as well. Got some comics on the bottom right. I think it's the bottom right for y'all. Lovely Miles print. My favorite one is this one right here, the duality, the be greater, be yourself. This is actually really cool art I found online with Far From Home, which is the only Spider-Man movie I actually liked from the trilogy. All sorts of opinions. If y'all want to listen, you can always ask. I'll talk about them. I could start making videos depending on how this goes. Right now, just doing it because I love it. And I want to share what I love about this beautiful, beautiful game and how they did it right, is what I have to say. I think I'd like to start a couple playthroughs to do some different stuff, but I mean, this game is a fucking masterpiece. Not for the budget, for what it did, what it was trying to achieve, it went beyond expectations. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Just gonna start up a little new game here. I think I'm gonna do just a brand new game. I'm not gonna do any sort of new game plus business. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, not gonna do any sort of new game plus business. I will be playing on probably Ultimate. Let's do that. Let's make our listening mode headphones. And I would love... Let me know if y'all care if we want subtitles or not. I don't mind too much. I've played this enough. Yeah, let's get into it. Super excited for Spider-Man 2. Cried to the ending of this one, cried to the ending of Miles Morales. Played them so many times. So yeah, I'm just happy to be on this journey with y'all. We'll see how you like it. I fucking love this cutscene. I will be talking over them. This game is out. If you want to really enjoy the experience, I suggest you should probably play it or find one of those gameplays that don't talk. I've seen this so many times. But always, comments are open if y'all want to give me some other suggestions. Just check one thing. I will pause this. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay. I can save my gameplay. Beautiful. Sorry. My first time, so. Also, yeah, fuck the old, the new face model for
Fisk.
Yuri Lowenthal or Peter Parker or whatever. Yeah, I really related. I know, like, this scene, the apartment scene, and then just right at the end where Peter and Foreplay, spoilers for all Spidey content. Spoilers for all Spidey content. Right here, right now, you heard it. Spoiler for Far From Home, at least. Right at the end where he's finally alone, walks into that apartment. Just after playing this game alone, let alone like my personal experiences, it was super relatable. Just.
SWAT is 1084 at Fisk Tower. All units stand by. Warrant is en route.
It's so good. I know they're gonna make the new Spider-Man 2 a little more bad. fucking go. Oh, I got you right here. Oh, I don't have tricks yet. Ugh. I do have like a big TV, but just this monitor is a really, it's a cheap monitor, but it's a nice monitor. I got
Captain Watanabe.
Did you take him down yet?
No, we're at Fisk Tower, but still waiting on the warrant.
I'm gonna see.
Mind if I-
I'm sorry for pausing this repeatedly. I'm just gonna see if I can make this like some sort of trick prompts. Make it I forgot what I was doing. I'm sorry. Let's go.
Join in on the fun?
You know how his lawyers are. This one needs to go by the book.
Yeah, I really loved.
I've been waiting 8
It
years
just
for
felt
this.
very relatable, like not Spider-Man stuff, but just like the responsibility and like just being there by yourself for the first time, and then
You
seeing
got it.
this.
Almost there.
I think part of me, I'm 22, I just graduated, so figuring out my life stuff. I'm not leaving the mission, I'm headed to the mission. I always try to, I can't make it this time, make it through that arch. Yeah, no, it was super relatable. I like coming into college with like, during college with COVID, I was like living alone, so like that was when I started had to get my shit together.
Hello?
Parker, where are you? We must run
Who
through the
could that
demonstration
be?
at least once before the grant committee arrives.
Yes. Sorry.
Dealing
Yes,
with a
dealing
personal issue.
I'll be in soon.
It's
Promise.
gorgeous.
Better wrap this up quick than
Get
get
to my real job. It's so beautiful how it's so beautiful how like I was worried when Miles Morales came out. I know a lot of people dislike it because of I know a lot of people dislike it because it just felt like a recent Spider-Man game, or at least like low effort, but I mean it was meant to be a showcase, so in my opinion it did what it was supposed to. I just love how distinct it feels, and it is a thing I've like read online where people are like, they'll go on Reddit, they'll be like, I went back and played this other game, the original, it just feels so much less smooth, which is true, but I know let's get right up there. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, but I just love how much thought they put into this. I remember, like, I don't think I played it, like, I've spottily, like, tried some of the other Spider-Man games. They've never really, none of them really felt right. I do want to try Spider-Man 2. I think that's on PS2. Like, that's the pinnacle of, like, the first time they did real web-swing mechanics. But, yeah, I really appreciate Insomniac Studios for what they've done. I'm not personally hyped for the Wolverine games or anything yet, but I still think I'm going to play them. We'll see what happens.
Need more backup! 1032, Times Square. Officers under fire.
Bring in the hammer.
I remember Winter Soldier like flashed into my mind, or Civil War actually. I thought it was gonna be some sort of villain reveal, but I like the way they did this. They really messed with your expectations here. I know one of the things I love the most was how they like used knowing Doc Ock was gonna go bad to their advantage when they like made it this tragic downfall. Yeah, spoilers. I'll put a little blurb at the beginning. Spoilers for the entire game. It's been out for so long anyway. I'm not too worried. Beautiful. Let's go.
Guys, who's ready for their hot fresh
Web
cup of bottom
strike.
bar?
Oh, I'm gonna be dodging, not air attacking. Dodge. Oh, I can't. Shit. I swear I'm good at this game. I've been seeing some of these videos of these guys, like, when you like web strike them in the air and stuff, it kills your momentum, so you can do a lot more combos. I think I'm gonna like mess around with that on, Jesus, no, I'm good right there. Oh, I'm out. That was cheap, I should have gotten hit there. I can't even swing kick? Oh my god. surprised I can do this. Oh, I can't even. Wow, none of my moves are present. Okay. I can feel it in my dual shock, my heartbeat. You know, the saddest thing in the world would be if I just lost. Ooh, it wasn't a cutscene. I don't know if you saw right there in that corner. I will be dodging. Shit. Hey, I hit dodge.
Fisk
I
has
did
a
not
lot of
dodge.
guys on his payroll.
It's been a while. Any throwables? Oh my god, did I get the... That's a first. I can't swing kick. This is gonna kill me. Oh, I've been doing that.
Spider-Man, what's your status?
Almost done here. You?
Actually, I think I've only been air launching. I don't think I've been doing
Can't wait
leap
to see
offs.
Willie's face when you slap the cuffs on.
Yeah, this game is so rich. Like, I think Arkham Knight is gonna be another one that I'm gonna replay. I don't even have focus right now. This is harder than I remember. I've played this game like at least 10 times. I swear I'm good at it. He looks beautiful.
Spider-Man, what's your status?
Almost done here. You?
We're about to go in.
Be there soon. Can't wait to see Willie's
Yeah, this
face
game
when
is
you
so
slap
deep,
the
and I was
cuffs
playing Arkham Knight, you know, after 2 sequels, they had such a nice budget. Shit. Shit. Come on. I'm gonna redo this. Yeah, that happened. I don't like having I'm still unpacking. I had my boxes back there.
Spider-Man, what's your status?
on. Almost done here. You?
We're
Alright,
about
come
to
here.
go in.
Be there soon.
That's enough out
Can't
of
wait
you.
to see Willie's face when you slap the cuffs on.
Note to self, your web shooters right now only love up one guy. Yeah, so I was playing Arkham Knight, and you know, the city's so big and they can't... the thing I love the most about Arkham Knight are the side missions. I am sure it was a little before my time when people started talking about those games, but I'm sure there's all sorts of analysis and people discussing those side missions.
Okay, Yuri.
There
All
we go.
done. What's happening?
Oh no.
Yuri?
He
Yuri!
doesn't say that. That is beautiful. That line right there.
I knew Fisk wouldn't go quietly.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all are thinking. Right up there. Come on. Bop. I tried to do a trick from the mouse game. But yeah, you know, the games are so rich. The side missions are really what like clinched it for me. Just made it so fleshed out. And I did love how Miles, again, I don't think this is original like information, but I did love how the side missions in Miles just made it so much more of like a community feeling.
Get more backup and lock down the airspace.
Yuri, you okay?
If he makes it out of
Beautiful.
that building, we're gonna lose him.
I just love these
I'm gonna
shots.
Go,
Do your thing.
Do your thing.
Yes! He's the day, Willie. Hands up!
He's definitely
Hey, where you
in a
going?
coma after this.
Yeah.
Ah, Chief, I don't know, man.
Follow me.
Get out of here, Spider-Man. We got this.
Shit. Why is it being dumb?
Keep him on the ground, or we don't stand a chance.
Hey, I focus now. Come on. Come on.
Sorry to break it to you, but you do not got this, buddy. Thanks for the confidence boost, guys.
Rush him!
I guess this is what they call a hostile
Why
workplace.
would you ever rush Spider-Man? Ah, you can't swing kick. I'm just gonna Come on. I don't think I can do finishers yet. I find it inspiring that they're so low. Come on. Yeet. Oh, he's... That's awkward. But yeah, just... I know Arkham Knight's the standard, but this, like, for the first game with the budget, the time frame, all that stuff that they had, I know they've been working on it for a while, but yeah, I think this is that move where I think you web strike him and then you can. Shit, that's really dumb. Yeah, it's like something like this. I saw it online. Love what this game has done. Spicy, where are you? Buddy. I hate to break it to you, but this is not gonna go your way. Should I feel... Why did that hurt? Oh, it's for the game.
Gotta take those shooters out.
I should be able to just fucking beat them off. He's good. Woo! Ooh. He's alive. I can't even... All my moves are just... Can I... Alright. That didn't happen. No one... Shit, I literally... Even his hits don't hit as hard. Come on, man. He's out. Bop, bop, bing!
I think that's all of them.
He didn't even last a bam.
Come on, come on! They shut the elevators down! Take the stairs!
Let me try something with this little stand I got going here.
I prefer a more direct approach.
When I had the not the point
Spider-Man,
launch, but the like
status.
little charge up
Heading
jump,
to the upper
whatever.
floors and hoping nobody
just
turns on
jump
the
straight
elevators.
Our choppers are taking fire.
Let's go.
Looks like Fisk has armed men on every floor.
He's desperate.
Come on.
And he's hitting us with everything he's got.
I have to find him and end this.
Not yet. We just picked up chatter.
Very
They're wiping
Punisher.
all their data servers. We need that evidence if we want to put him away for good.
Okay, server room it is. Call from May.
Got him soundtrack.
Better answer.
I actually saw that on my
Hiya, man.
birthday when it came out.
What
It
is
came out
all
like I think
that
May
noise?
10th or something.
Watching
and, like,
a superhero movie.
My birthday's
What's
near
up?
there.
I just wanted to make sure we're still on for dinner.
I really liked it.
Totally. Listen, I gotta go.
Come on.
Well, okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Bop. Oh my god. Bro, you need help. One thing I also... I can't go. This is... I promise I'm gonna stop complaining. One thing I did like, you know, how they talk about, it's a couple things. You know, in Batman, you know, they talk about how he's like traumatized and stuff with his parents or whatever. Nice. It wasn't that nice. Hey, let's go. Come here.
How exactly do you think this ends well for you?
Discovering these were insane for me. Oh shit, there's more.
On to the next one. Regret your life choices yet?
How am I just getting endless finishers? My combo's 42. Let's see if I can get it to 50. Shit! I'm embarrassing myself right now. Bro! I'm good at this game. Yeah, you know, they talk about like how Batman's like this traumatized kid, whatever, trying to cope, and I like how in Into the Spider-Verse they like alluded to that with the older Peter, and like how he like copes with jokes and shit. It's not something that occurred to me when I was like younger. And then I loved spoilers for the new Batman with the Twilight dude. I swear I know his name. Robert Pattinson. The sound design, everyone talks about it. It's beautiful. But come on.
Regret your life choices yet?
Ooh, just dislocated his neck. Shit. Oh, it's coming back. Muscle memory's coming back. Yeah, I love how in that movie with Robert Pattinson. No, please. I like talking. Also, where are his whips? You know, like there's like by that point we're so saturated with Batman media. Same as Spider-Man, which is why like Far From Home, I loved how they made that work to their advantage. So saturated with Batman media that you're like, oh yeah, like you're going along, it's cool, it's fun, whatever.
If I go this way, they'll destroy all the evidence.
True. Somewhere around
I
here.
should look for a sneaky way.
Pretty sure it's this one.
There
No?
we go.
Yeah.
Huh. It's like my own
Like,
private.
oh yeah,
adventure.
Batman, we're gonna see him developing shit. And then like
Fisk made
they
me a
talk
dirty
about
clean.
how I like how they like
Clean
introduced it to like the alt-right stuff.
everything erased.
And like kind of demonized it, but still meant it down.
They're so cute when they're oblivious.
But kind of still had that initial setup for like the sympathy, you know, that I feel like that movement plays off of.
Is this tech support? I forgot my password.
And how these guys, come on.
Near the console.
Shit, come on.
Hold him back.
They had this setup for like the sympathy because all these guys are orphans, and he's like, that scene was incredible. All these guys are orphans, and he's like, well, but Bruce Wayne is an orphan too, but you know, people are actually able to pay attention to him and stomach it because he's rich and he's taken care of. I thought that was so brilliant. And then he figures out that was electric. And then he figures out who Batman is,
Console before everything's
and then he just starts saying, and then Batman just starts saying he's crazy. That's so brilliant. Spoilers for the movie The Platform on Netflix.
just
It's
how
a
good their
Spanish horror
security
film.
is.
It's really good.
Aw, you guys
It's kind of the
got
same
latest
thing. That
kernel
movie
patch.
is spoiler. That movie is like an analogy for even for you.
Says the guy
Okay,
frantically
typically
erasing
erasing
his search history.
After all these years, you're still just an ignorant child.
True, but that's part of my charm, isn't it?
Damn you!
Damn you. Get that door down now!
I've been doing
Get
this.
past him.
Oh,
Destroy
okay.
everything.
Web him.
Look around you. I did this. What
No,
if you
that
have
was a
not
mistake.
mattered?
Well, there was that time I
should
took down a
electrify
pompous,
everyone.
overstuffed crime lord before breakfast.
I can't reach him.
Without me, the scum I kept in check will run rampant.
Yeah, just like the shifting of the narrative like that. Like that's some stuff that I really love.
Been a long,
Like they
tough
garner
road,
sympathy for like the Riddler.
Almost sad to see it
And
end.
they really point out how
Give me a
flawed
break.
like the idea of Batman is.
Well, get ready for the main
In a
event.
completely different way. Like, we've seen so much Joker,
Shut your mouth.
but like that was in my like for me that was such a genius. I'm just gonna fall over. You know,
Making progress. Keep it up.
it was such a genius like piece of writing. And then the platform they do the same thing. Like, it's the story about how
If I was you, I'd run.
there's like a little platform. There's a tower just of like hundreds of floors. And at first they're like, oh, there's 60 floors, and like the first floor gets like a bunch of food. Are we good? I think we're good. The first floor gets a bunch of food, like really gourmet food, and they eat their fill. And the next floor gets that food that's been picked apart and a little
Yuri,
less.
an explosion just...
A little
I
less.
saw it. Fisk could have the whole
Until like
place
at
wired.
floor 60 they have
I'm
like
sitting
nothing,
in a
and
bomb
they're like
unit.
killing themselves.
I'll make
like,
sure no one
eating
gets in their way.
really good analogy
him,
for
or the boss will kill us.
capitalism. shit.
You like the fireworks? We got more where that came from.
And
You're
there's,
done for.
they talk about how there's this woman who starts riding on the platform. I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me.
I think that's all of them.
They start talking about this woman. Oh, this is a really cool part. And she starts riding down on the platform, and they're like, "Oh, she's like looking for a kid." And they're like, "Bro, there are kids in here. I thought it was like a consensual experiment. People just came in to see if they could survive a month, like with this weird food system. You get placed on a random floor. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
You go after them.
We'll look out for the bombs." Meaning they'll place the bombs, or they know exactly where they are and get them to safety.
Everyone clear
The
out.
parkour system here is cool.
Evacuate the building.
I enjoyed this.
I heard more people back that way.
I'll
You
find
just appear out of thin air. This way, yeah.
We can't move. We're pinned down.
I'll lift it. When you're free, get out fast. If you can walk, help the injured.
Classic
got it?
Spidey pose. Bop, 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 bop. Nope. Get fucked. Yeah, there's this storyline in Superior Spider-Man where, spoilers for that storyline, it's where Doc Ock takes over Pete's body. So as a kid, yeah, no problem. As a kid,
Okay, Willie.
I grew up on the
Coming your
movies
way.
more than anything else, more than even the comics, and I
Spider-Man,
love the
you're
idea. I actually no, that's not even true. The shows, Amazing Spider-Man from the '90s, that was beautiful. That was what I grew up
No one to
on.
stop it from landing.
And no one to chase him if he flies away.
Why do I
Why
get
do
the
I
feeling?
get the feeling that's what he was planning all along?
Because he probably was. Damn. Yuri, get
Sorry,
EMTs
one
up
sec.
here fast.
We're trying.
This is insane.
Uh-oh. Incoming!
Move! Bro did not want to dodge. Hey, don't use rocket launchers indoors! What's wrong with you? This is fun, actually. I like beating him in midair. How?
That's enough out of you.
Punches this guy takes. Cake.
More rockets? A little excessive, don't you think?
That was kind of slick, I'm not. That should be good. Taken care of?
What? Is it National Rocket Day or something?
That was a lame clip. Surf's up. Batter up. Batter up. Surf's up. I'm ashamed of my actions. This is cool.
Man, how'd the bomb squad guys get through this?
Get him!
It's just the bombs.
Settle down. I've got enough for everybody.
I'm dying here. I deserve that. I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, the platform. So this lady starts writing down, and it's supposed to be a consensual experiment. You probably get paid or something. And she's like, and they're like, oh, she has a child in here,
Man, how'd the
and obviously
bomb
they're
squad
gonna
guys
like
get through this?
assault her and all sorts of bad stuff as she goes down. They get desperate or try to eat her. But
Settle down.
then-
I've got enough for everybody.
so the first month, so you have a roommate each month in this tower. And the first month you get some old guy that's like kind of creepy. That's kind of creepy and weird.
He webbed me!
I don't know why. That was just such an obvious remark.
Here comes the pain.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep getting distracted.
If I was you, I'd run.
Yeah, in the ooh, that was kind of
Squad must be
saucy.
somewhere ahead. Hope they're
Well,
okay.
like, I should channel my inner Tassim right now. Bop. No wait. Bing. Bam. Boom. Bop. Little movie reference for right there for you. What a beautiful jumper. And now he gets double crossed.
You guys all right?
We were just about to call for backup.
I think I'm it.
Lead the way. We'll be right behind you. Heads up, boss.
How are you gonna fight Spider-Man like that, bro? Get fucked. No, him. Not, the gun guy, not the shield. Okay.
So you guys were in bed with Fisk all along? Oh no, I'll never get that image out of my head. We can't let him get in the office.
He's dead. He's fully dead. I think you're good, man. I will talk about the platform after the boss fight. Actually, no, I won't.
So you guys were in bed with Fisk all along? Oh no,
I
I'll
love
never
how they
get
get
that image
shot
out of
by
my head.
bullets. Definitely not dead.
So your plan didn't work. On to plan B, getting kicked in the face.
This woman's writing down. The first one, there's okay, let me explain this properly. There's a tower. I just got slammed. Oh my god. There's a tower. A platform goes through the middle. There's a tower. And a platform goes through each floor, and there's like, it's just, you look down and it's darkness. And,
So you guys were in bed with Fisk all along? Oh no, I'll never get that image out of my head. So your plan didn't work. On to plan B, getting kicked in the face.
nice. That's what I was looking for. And you can't see down this tower. I swear it's gonna be a meme at this point. By the end of this thing, it's a lot. Yeah, sorry, bud. Oh, he's out. Are they all good? Oh, I thought he was out. Come on! Yeah, those graphics are a little crappy. Right there.
Hey Yuri, looks like some of your
I'm
guys
gonna
were on
explain this
Fisk's
before I start
payroll.
this.
Good news is, they were Willie's last line of defense. I'm right outside his office.
Take him down. Now.
Now.
With pleasure.
So yeah, talking about the Batman thing, and you know, like, just like society, like we're so used to the narrative of like, we've just seen so much media of like, oh, like the good guys take down the bad guys, whatever. But one, I think for me, like, look, like as I get a little older, not that I'm barely an adult, but like as I get a little older, I'm like, oh wow, like the idea of some random masked man running around like dealing out vigilante justice freaks me out. And I don't remember what this was connected to. I think it was a movie or something. I love analyzing movies and stuff, which is why I'm talking about all this. But can you imagine just like sending your kid over to your like friends at night and then knowing that there's some guy that beats people up and you have no idea where he's going to strike next? There's this one YouTube short, I think it's just called The Flying Man, where they do it from this perspective of like terror and hysteria because this guy just keeps beating people up. And then you find out there's a drug connection. But like that's how you would, between the victims that have been like brutalized by this guy, who's like technically a superhero. I think they're making it a movie now, which is something I want to check out. But like that's what it would be like. It wouldn't be like from this perspective of like, oh, I'm beating up the bad guys. Yeah, it makes sense, but yeah, this is not something you want in the real world. Yeah, and then in the platform they do kind of something similar where like they have you know, there's the tower, the food going down on the platform, and every floor, like 2 people are on each floor and they eat what they can and then go down the rest. And this woman starts going down this platform, and in the first month, this one guy that the movie's following is with this old dude, and he's like scared and learning about the place. And the second, and they're like, oh yeah, the woman's looking for her child, and then you're like, oh shit, like I thought it was just a consensual experiment. That's why you're in the platform tower thing. Like you just get paid for the month, or however long you're supposed to be here. I think it's like 2 years or 10 years or something. And they never talk about the outside, but it's like, obviously, yeah, some shit's going down if you're in here. And then the second month, this dude, instead of living with this old guy, he's living with this administrative officer, and she's like, there's only 60 floors. Like, we've been told there's 60 floors, there's 60 floors. There's no children in here. I worked in here. I know for a fact that that's not true. And then they're like, okay, so what's that woman doing? And then it's like, and this woman has been like murdering people to like save her own life, so she's been assaulted or killed or eaten. And then like down, as she goes down, the guy's like asks the woman, he's like, yo, so like, he asked the woman that he's living with, the administrative officer. He's like, so what is she doing then? And then she's just like, oh, well, that woman's just crazy. And then she's just like coming out from like having murdered 2 people and then keeps going down these floors. And you're like, oh my God. And just the framing of it is like, oh, well, she must be insane. And then the ending of that movie is you fight, and like they're trying to work together and they're trying to fight, like the capitalism is the analogy. Like we're going to band together and we're going to rise up and lift ourselves up by our bootstraps and do something impossible and symbolic. They're trying to save this panna cotta, this like nice dish. And it's this exquisite dish. And as they go down these floors, there's like 300 floors. And they finally reach the bottom. And like no one's seen any food. And then they find this child all the way at the bottom. And they're like, holy shit. And they have to give the food to the child because she's been starving and she's about to die. And so then what they do is they send the child all the way back up the platform. Because at the end of the day, the platform goes all the way back up at like 500 miles an hour. Yeah, and they're like, holy shit. And the message is kind of like, capitalism itself is unjust and by design, and it's not something that you just overcome, it's something that you have to rebuild and recognize that it's flawed from the ground up. But I loved the narrative. I love when you shift a narrative like that, when you frame something and set it up some way, and then you start questioning it, look at it another way, and then you realize it's a third way, or like it recontextualizes the whole thing. You know, same thing with Batman. And Into the Spider-Verse, the way they characterize that 40-year-old Peter, I loved that. I will keep my thought bubbles to a minimum. Now, this is a boss fight. Bro, power move, just signing shit.
Writing your memoirs? Don't forget the hyphen between spider and man.
Get the chopper ready.
This won't.
I won't be long. I'm surprised you made it this far. But your foolishness ends now.
This is funny.
You do know I can still see you, right?
8 years of this insolence.
You're done.
Oh, for me? You shouldn't have! Gotta wait for an opening. It's reloading.
Come on, come on! Shit. Can you imagine Webb's just screwing up a gun?
How is this happening?
What's wrong,
I'm
Willie?
fucking
You seem
Spider-Man.
angry.
That's the
Will
response.
destroy you.
Oh! Bop!
Best shot.
You know, this isn't so bad. But the fight with him and the men that are coming
Tiresome
up next.
annoyance.
Hang in there. We'll be over. That gave me an opening.
That was gonna be bad. Get fucked. That was a very close dodge. You know I love my throwables. There's a suit power called I don't know if it's the impact punch or what, but it's like that revenge Spidey. I know.
You'll die as uselessly as you live.
Last stand Spidey, I think. You're done. That was not a takedown. That was a little fucking supplement move. It's probably the only one I've seen on the boss that's not an actual takedown. Oh shit.
You are everything
That's where the little
wrong
damage
with
suit
this
comes out.
city.
Funny. I was
I was gonna say the same to
about
you.
You know what to do, men.
Surrounded.
Lame. Kinda feeling Destiny right now.
Walking away from that.
All these years, and you still haven't learned.
I think these videos are gonna come out once a week. Yeah, there's this Last Stand suit where it's you just every punch sends enemies flying, and for a lot of the bosses, it just interrupts all of their attacks, so you just keep doing damage.
You asked for it.
Damn, that took a lot of. I did not see that.
You're out of your depth, boy.
Not this time.
Am I though?
I said you're losing, Willie.
I haven't even started trying.
Oh my god. Ultimate is hard.
He can't take us all. Why won't you die?
Literally Spider-Man, bro. Okay, that was lame. Come on!
You still haven't learned.
He did come on. No, sir. Please. I have the damage suit on now, though.
Enough.
I hate how my Spidey sense just doesn't punish for that.
Keep him on the ground. Run, get him down.
This is so fucked. Oh! That's not who I intended to hit. Literally the moment I hit him.
Everybody rush him.
Come on, throw some shit. Come on! I'm asking.
Down already.
Fuck off. Oh, he's dead. That is not... Okay. It's literally every time I heal. Why do they get guns? Why do they have guns? What is this fucker doing? You fucking idiot! Come on, throw some shit. It's time to show you who's the boss. You should feel like a man-child. Just running around after me. He literally is stupid. Have you no shame, sir? It's actually my fault. I'm sorry! Listen, it's my fault. Just come quietly. It's my fault you're this mad. You ever just have a crazy McDonald's ranch? Bro! I'm just, there's nothing to throw either. I'm scared. Come here. Hope that was expensive. That was close. Bro, why are you so chunky? This man won't quit. Why is it such a long fight? It's never been this long in a...
Still haven't learned.
Okay. Tranquility. Calm. Happy thoughts.
You're done now.
Still haven't learned.
I might end here. I think I'm gonna end here. It was so wonderful. It was fun. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Give me comments if y'all think I should do anything differently. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing these pretty like weekly, probably like one kind of game weekly. If I get an itch to play God of War or something else, I'll splice that in. So up next is gonna be after this game is Miles Morales. So I think hopefully in time I'll be in time for Spider-Man 2, which is next September at the earliest. So I'm not too pressed, but yeah, thank you all for coming and have a wonderful week.